Welcome to our Devos this week, where we are talking about the powerful and all-important topic of setbacks. I know that when we talk about setbacks, we think of trials, we think of trouble, we think of pain, we think of heartache. None of those things are good. But here's the beautiful gold in the midst of the coal of a setback. Your setback can be your superpower. It can be something that God uses in your life to transform and mold your character to make you more and more like Jesus, and to offer you an opportunity to see what would happen if you turn that setback over to God and to allow Him to do something great in your life. That's what we're talking about. And today I want to talk about one of the most undeniable benefits of what happens when we suffer a setback. This is what setbacks bring. Setbacks produce resilience. You know what resilience is? Resilience is the palm tree. You know, there's two kinds of trees that I want to think about. Like we have the pine tree and the palm tree. The pine tree is easy to knock over. It's used to a certain type of temperature. It doesn't really experience a lot of difference with regard to winds and different things. Whereas a palm tree, and I'm not, a botanist or anything or a tree expert, but a palm tree, did you ever see in a storm, like during videos of a hurricane? A palm tree can like bend almost all the way back and not fall down and not snap. It comes right back up. It comes back up stronger. And the reason why is because the palm tree is used to working and thriving in these conditions of extreme weather and extreme wind. Well, setbacks do that to your character. Setbacks produce something called resilience. Resilience could be like getting back up again. Resilience could be that stick-with-itness, that I'm not going to stop, that I'm not going to quit, that I lost this, but I can get back up and try it again. Proverbs chapter 24, verse 16 says, "The righteous falls 7 times and rises again." And I always love that verse because it's the picture of someone that keeps failing and gets back up, of someone that messes up and they get back up, of someone that can't handle something and they end and then they come back. It's not about, in the wise words of the theologian Rocky Balboa, it's not about how many times you hit. It's about how many times you can get hit and keep going. That was a really horrible Rocky. I need Pastor Ron to do that. He's better at the impressions. But you get the gist. It's not about how hard you can hit. It's about how hard you can get hit and keep moving forward. That's what resilience is all about. Now, I wanted to share this story, and it kind of fits in this a little bit. I just was at a writers' conference for authors that make a lot of money. And, a lot of these writers, I'm not exaggerating, some of them make like 7 figures a year just writing fiction, okay? And there's quite a few of them. So there was a panel where they were all on stage, and it was called the High-Powered Authors Panel. So the moderator came up, and they had these people, and I knew because a lot of them show their income reports online and how they do it and different things, and it was really fascinating. And the way that the panelist moderator introduced them was classic. He goes, "I want to introduce a group of people that are sitting here right before you, and they have failed so much more than any of you." And that just hit me right between the eyes, because every single one of those authors talked about mistakes that they made with their writing or with their marketing or with their audience or the type of books that they were writing. And all those mistakes were bigger than just about anything that most other people in the conference had ever tried. That's resiliency. Now, to take this back into the scriptures, it's real simple. Your life is going to have a setback. I'm sorry, but it is. If you want me to tell you otherwise, you're looking at the wrong pastor. If you think Pastor Mike is going to tell you otherwise, you are sorely mistaken. One of the reasons why you keep coming back to listen to this stuff online or you come to our church is because we have the habit, call it annoying or call it a good trait, we will tell you the truth. And the truth is, Jesus himself said, in this world you're going to expect trouble. So we never will guarantee, if you just give a little more, if you just serve a little more, if you just love a little deeper, if you just know God more, you're not going to have any setbacks. Not at all. But what I'm here to tell you is if you love God deeply and you keep looking to Him, He can take that setback, turn it around, and use it as a superpower to springboard you more to become the person that Jesus has called you to be.